the one of the hardest things of the job? What do you guys find the most challenging?
People's the hardest part of the job because people are full of shit. And people lie and people omit, and we can't help you if you don't tell us the truth, right? If you're telling me, hey, well, it's on all sides, right? Because credit and income matter on both sides. The difference between renting and buying in New York City is deciding that you want to rent or buy. All of the documentation and all of the IDs and everything that you need to supply is the same on both sides. Bank statements, letters of employment. We want to know how long you've been working there. We need your ID. We need everything because we need to know who you are because this is important. The owners need to know who they're working with and who he says is going to take over their property.
Right.
So, when people come into New York City and they're from New York City, it's usually not that bad. The issue with natives, like I'm from the Bronx. So when I go into other, when I first started, so you know what, let's use Brooklyn. It's a great example. Brooklyn is essentially some of the neighborhoods like Greenpoint, Brooklyn Heights, they're some of the most expensive, most desirable neighborhoods in America right now. But you can still die, like getting a bagel. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. You can still die getting a bagel. Yeah. So
watch where you go. When you the direction I thought you were going on.
Yeah, no. I'm kidding. I'm being facetious. I'm just kidding. No, the reality is that, but you're from that part of Brooklyn, and you're like
Coney Island.
You're from Coney Island, right? Yeah. So you're like, look. So the idea that you would pay $5,000 for a 3-bedroom and be feet from Coney Island is preposterous to you. It's insane.
Hell no.
Right? But there's people that are coming to New York and they're like, holy shit, I have a beachfront water property with an amusement park down the block. And I have an authentic, patty guy and I have a coffee guy. And they love that aspect and they're paying the premiums that we absolutely will not because we don't see that value.
Right.
We don't see the value they see.
Yeah, they got condos over there for $900,000.
Right. That's what you were saying, like perception.
Right. We're from the New York who knows that there's a homeless guy who's getting on the train who's definitely going to Harlem Shake with no pants on, right? And then there's the New York City that everybody sees from Sex in the City, and that's the New York City they know.
Right. Or they watch
Black Ink.
Yeah, straight up.
And that's what they know. Or they watch Mad Men and they think, oh, the fight eye is crazy. I'm going to go to Wall Street. I'm going to be rich. I'm going to go to New York City, get a wife that's hot, and everything's going to work. I'm going to live in Tribeca.
Yeah.
It's not. It's different. It's different. New York City is very different. So I would say the most difficult thing is people. But like the easiest thing is also people. Some people come to you, they're like, look, this is what I want, this is what I need, and this is what I have. It's your job to get it for me. And then it's on us to make sure that we deliver.
Yeah, that's easier, definitely. When you have somebody who knows what they want, that's
it's hard though, because that changes. Most people are not just coming in by themselves, they come with a roommate. The biggest factor and the difficulty in my entire career has been a girl who's moving in from out of state, whose father's fronting the bill. And he has no idea what New York City is like, and he's from like a small town or somewhere where he's making like $200K. So where he's from, he's like the Buco Bucks guy. But in New York, you're just another regular guy. So when they contact us, they're like, my daughter's got a $3,000 budget and she must have X, Y, and Z, and she can't live north of X, Y, and Z. I'm like, sir, I need you to understand that this is New York City, and 3,000 is not crazy. You're gonna get a studio apartment in the area that she wants to be in if it must have a doorman. It's gonna be 325 square feet.
Hell yeah.
Shoebox.
Dad, I need $5,000. You want your daughter to have what you want her to have and what she wants? We need $5,000. That's a $5,200 budget. And I can guarantee it's gonna have a doorman, she can have a dog, and she's never gonna have an issue with the gym because they have security. Things like that. But you have to pay for that. And people are coming to New York and they're paying for that. Okay, that $1,800 one bedroom in the Bronx, that's now $1,800 now. A decade ago, it was, like $800. That's not the same. It's not the same anymore. People keep saying
$300. I used to hear